Hey, baby, I've been thinking. I'm gonna quit my job. We'll sell all of our stuff, travel around the country in an RV.
Oh my gosh. All right. Well, we'll be over and out then.
Yep.
Ooh, it's greasy. Anyways, welcome.
Hi, everybody.
We are at a campground after the last one we were at was Chesapeake Bay in Gloucester, Virginia. Make sure you say Gloucester, not Gloucester like Worcestershire. It's Gloucester. Anyways, it was cool.
It was cool. It was a very nice campground. It was
Yeah.
set back off the road. It was fairly quiet. A lot of amenities.
There were. We actually, when we got there, they tried to put us in this spot, so make sure if you ever go there. It's called Chesapeake Bay Campground.
It's a Thousand
Preview
Trails campground.
Yeah, Thousand Trails. Make sure you preview your spot because they tried to put us on this corner. Oh man, it would have been nice, but there are so many trees, which makes it very cool. On the other hand, it also makes it very hard to get a rig with
Slide outs.
slide
and
outs on
porches.
both sides and porches or whatever. So the spot they tried to put us in on the corner just didn't work because we wouldn't, depending on where we were, there was either not a slide going out or the porch going out or whatever. So they were very nice. They moved us over and they let us pick from the other two spots. There were two to pick from. The one we picked was actually nice and open.
Yeah, it was pretty big. It was a big lot.
I can't remember the number. Some 44?
B41.
Oh, 41? Okay, B41. It was like on the one side of us, it looked like somebody had picked up and just left and they had just the base of their porch there. So there really wasn't a whole lot going on. And then on the other side, it was weird, but either way, it was cool. There, we rode around. There were golf cart trails, which they had closed because there had been an accident, and
But they had
you still could have walked or ridden your bike on it.
they had putt course. It was
Yeah,
really well maintained. They had
and pickleball.
pickleball
Oh my gosh,
courts.
people played pickleball every day. It was crazy.
They had basketball courts. They had horseshoe courts. They had cornhole courts.
Mm-hmm.
They had a couple nice ponds.
And
was
the
catch and
volleyball
release.
nets. Yeah.
Volleyball nets. They had some riverfront that you could fish,
And
where you could
horseshoes.
keep what you caught, or they had the ponds that you could. It was catch and release.
Yeah.
They had a really nice pavilion. It was really big. They actually held a bluegrass festival while we were there, and
Yay.
yeah,
We already talked about the
Yeah.
bluegrass, so. But whatever. It is what it is.
yeah,
And we met some people,
yeah.
our
Doug-
neighbors, and
Doug and Gloria.
well, Doug and Gloria, we already told you about them, and
Yeah.
then Mike and Tammy showed up right next door to us. They were nice. I think they were going to try to get into this campground
Yeah.
actually next. And while I'm thinking about it, if you ever cut a jalapeno and it's spicy hot, and you clean it out with a spoon, like everybody does, just rinsing it off doesn't work. No. It needs to be washed with soap and water because I found that out when I cleaned out jalapenos and just rinsed it off. Everything's good. put it away when it was dry, and then we had ice cream the other night.
She had jalapeno ice cream.
My ice cream was hot. It was hot. It burned my mouth.
That works good.
It was hot.
It was funny.
Yeah. So there's that. But and we're at a new campground, and we have stink bugs. Yeah. And they like to come everywhere. And we had a band, which was cool. So I can't wait to tell everybody about this campground because like the band was cool. We had fun.
Yeah.
So
Like we said, at the last campground, they had the big bluegrass thing, and they had bluegrass music in the pavilion. They had bands playing on the main stage, but they had little pop-up bands, little 4 and 5 piece bluegrass bands popping up all over the campground. And if you were into bluegrass, it was probably the coolest thing ever. I mean, if it had been southern rock or blues and popping up all over the place, I can imagine how I'd have felt. So,
but if it's after hours, keep your butt at home.
yeah.
And keep everything down.
Yeah, keep it quiet unless you're playing bluegrass music.
Then it's all night long. You can
do whatever you
woohoo
want.
and hoot and holler all night long, all night as loud as you want. But
it is what it is.
it is what it is.
We had like we said, the place was really nice. They had a lot of nice cabins. They had, I think it's the home base for 1,000 Trails. I think that's where Jim and Brandy work out of. Pretty sure.
Oh, that's true. They were right down.
Yeah.
Yeah, they were right down from us. So.
But the actual
And their dog Cash.
the
He rode around in the golf cart all day.
the actual park management left a little be desired. There was a list of about 7 phone numbers in the pamphlet they handed out,
True.
and not a single one of them
None
was
of them.
functional. None of them.
Or if they did work, their voicemail was full.
Yeah, some of them weren't even connected,
Yeah.
and some of them they didn't answer, and their voicemail wasn't set up yet. So that was.
So if you need to get a hold of anybody at the Chesapeake Bay campground,
You have to go find them.
good luck.
Yeah.
So we were actually thinking of having a contest.
Yeah.
But yeah, so otherwise it was nice. And then we got here and we like it here.
Yeah, it's nice here.
It is nice here. We can't wait to tell you guys about this place too. It's pretty cool. Do we have anything else to add? How about a shout out? Not to Sam. Sam, we're not giving you a shout out,
Yeah.
Sam.
Yeah,
because
this isn't-
Sam, you do not need a shout out this time.
Yeah. So this is
Sam.
a non-shout out to Sam.
Yeah. So who needs a shout out?
Peanut.
Peanut, our granddaughter.
Yep. Her birthday's
Birthday
coming up.
two.
The big 2.
Yeah.
Yeah. So she'll be driving soon.
Yep. She already is driving.
We sent her a bottle of whiskey.
Yeah. She's gonna be looking for cigarettes.
And a
pretty
shout
soon.
out to Peyton for taking care of his little sister.
Yeah, hi Peyton.
Oh, buddy.
Miss you.
Anything else?
I don't think so.
Okay. All right. We will make the next video. Oh, when we arrived here, we had a pretty cool activity. It was kind of like a scavenger hunt of sorts, but we will cover that in an upcoming video.
I forgot about that.
was-
And then there's a
it was
real
pretty neat.
scavenger hunt. Remember?
Yeah. Come on.
In the middle of the night.
Yeah.
So, anyways, man, I feel like we're so boring. sorry, we're being boring. You gonna tell them a joke?
No.
Oh,
Watching 2 drunks on a movie is probably enough
We're on the
of
back.
a joke. All right. Well, that's it. We've wasted enough of your time.
Bye. Over and out.
We'll see you later.